Hey guys, this video is actually going to be the first installment in a little series I'm doing called DoorDash in Numbers, where I'm going to be going over numbers and statistics of all things gig related, of things that you need to know to stay profitable. But with that said, let's jump into how I saved $504.91 on gas this month. So yes, I bought a hybrid and I understand all the memes like gas is high. How am I supposed to buy a new car if I can't even pay for gas? Yes, but we're gonna jump into the numbers to see, in my case, how it was a great deal and how in your case it might be. So we'll do some numbers, some plug and play, and we'll be able to figure out if it actually works for you. All right, so here are the numbers. I drove 2,886 miles this month, and on my old car, it was 17 miles per gallon, so not very great, and I understand that's below the average, but we'll get to that later. So you divide that out, and that's about 170 gallons of fuel that I burned, and it did also take premium. So that was, if we're using today's numbers, that's $4.46 per gallon at Costco, which comes out to $753.73 that I spent this month. Now, with my new hybrid, I am averaging 42.8 miles per gallon, as you can see here, which comes out to only 67 and about a half gallons. So on top of that, it's only taking regular gas. So at Costco, that is $3.69 a gallon, which comes out to $248.82, which is the difference of $504.91. So yeah, I saved over $500 in gas, but all things being equal, I owned my old car outright and I didn't have a car payment, and now I do. Though that payment is only $250, and insurance surprisingly actually came down a few bucks, so I'm still saving over $250 this month. So sounds great, right? Sign me up for a new hybrid. Not quite. Couple things. So first, that was a lot of driving, even for me as a DoorDash driver, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Spark Delivery. Usually I'm only driving about 2,000 miles a month. So that inflates those numbers quite a bit. And if we run those numbers, it comes out to about $350 in gas savings. So still $100 per month off, still worth it. But that's my scenario. I had a I had a car that had terrible mileage, took premium, and I actually got really lucky when I totaled it because insurance gave me probably more than I would have gotten if I was just going to sell it privately. So that let me put a good down payment on this car and get a low payment for my hybrid. So what does this look like for you? Well, let's pull some averages. So the average gas mileage for cars in the US is 25 miles per gallon. And you can do the same process, just plug in your average gas mileage, and then we'll go from there. But so at 2,000 miles with 25 miles per gallon, that is 80 gallons of gas driven in a month. And using the same numbers, assuming you can fill up at Costco, that's $3.69 a gallon or $295.20. Now, assuming you get a car exactly like mine, then you're going to get 42.8 miles to the gallon, which is 46.73 gallons at the same price. So again, in your case, you're not getting the discount from premium. You're still just filling up on regular gas. So $3.69 comes out to $172.43. And the difference there now is a lot smaller. It's only $122.77. So does that mean it's not worth it? Well, there's still a couple of things you can consider. One, I didn't have to spend that much on a hybrid. There was a Prius that actually got more gas mileage for cheaper that I could have gone with, but I decided to go with something a little nicer. It's a titanium, got a couple extra bells and whistles. So you can definitely lower your cost there, which will lower your monthly payment. And number two is how much your car is worth. So again, I was able to put down half from the insurance claim that I got from my old car, and put it towards that, which obviously lowered that. But if you can find a great car and put a really good down payment from selling your other car, then you can lower those costs as well, and it might be worth it. Now, that is only for 3 years. I have a 3-year term, so anything past that, and I'm totally expecting this car to last me longer than that, then that's extra savings in the long run. So if you can make it work in the short term, then in the long run, it's definitely going to be worth it overall, in my opinion. So those are the numbers. That's how you can run them. Plug in your own numbers and see if it might work for you. It's not for everyone, but in my case, I'm loving it. But I'm very curious to see if anybody might do the same. So if you enjoyed this video or found value in it, then go ahead and drop a like and subscribe for future videos. Again, this is the first installment in DoorDash in Numbers. I'm going to be doing some similar videos in the future where we're going over statistics and stuff and determining whether certain aspects of gig work is worth it or not. So yeah, I think that's about it. Quick shout out to my card game that I made with my friends. If you guys want to play a really fun game with your family or friends, then definitely go and check out Intel at intelcardgame.com. Link into the description. It's a lot of fun. We made it in college. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.